course, like Coach Billy Johnson says, a very pleasant surprise. But it's his first trip to the state tournament, and he's lost Clint Tankersley of Dighton 3 times this year. Tankersley finished out of the money this year, did not place. And, of course, Mann was able to get in by beating Lance Zerflu from southeast of Saline 6-4 in the semis last night.
You're watching the 145-pound weight class right now. Travis Raley from St. Francis, of course, in the green. Cale Mann, the senior from Norton, in the yellow and blue. 1:37 on the clock in the first period.
This is the first time for Riley to place in the state tournament, too. So it could be pretty good match out here this evening.
And Riley on the scoreboard with 2-0 in the match. 1:20 on the clock in the first period.
Both boys are seniors, so this is their last shot at it. Riley's trying to hook up that cross-face cradle that St. Francis likes so well. Of course, Mann doing everything he can to keep it from happening, but Riley's got that arm across there now, and he's going to pull him across with the legs if he can.
Just 50 seconds on the clock now in the first period. Score remains 2-0.
Riley's still trying to get that crossface in there where he can block those legs and get him turned, and Mann trying to keep that from happening, trying to lock those legs up there and keep him from being able to step out to the side while he's got that arm crossed. That was a dangerous shot there, but Mann was almost away, and Riley was able to keep that crossface and try to pull him down to his back and maintain his control.
"15 seconds on the clock in the first period, 2-0. Time runs out in the first period. Raley still in control. And as we go into the second period, he will go in with that 2-point lead over Cale Mann of Norton.
Mann decides that he wants to go neutral in the second period, so we're going to be back on our feet trying for takedowns again.
Remember, St. Francis in first place in the tournament, Norton in second place. It looks like, just figuring in my head, St. Francis probably has that locked up, that first place position.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much out of reach for anybody right now, John. St. Francis won 2 matches out of 4, and Norton had only 5 wrestlers going, and it's pretty hard to make up that kind of a deficit.
We're in the second period, 1:35 on the clock, 2-0.
Riley hits a fireman's carry there, kind of has to muscle his way through it, but gets it for another 2 points.
4-0 now the score.
Trying for the guillotine. He's got him hooked, can't get him over in it.
Cale Mann trying to make something happen here in the second period. He's down by 4. Riley trying to roll him over.
Got a stalling call on Mann there because he's hanging on to that wrist and trying to keep Riley from getting it out where he could work with it, so they call a stall on him.
50 seconds left in the second period. Riley has the lead and seems to be very much in control. Cale Mann struggling to make something happen.
St. Francis has 1 wrestler left, and Norton has 3 left after this match, John. And they meet in the 215-pound match.
Time running down in the second period. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dangerously close to being out, and they are. 15 seconds in the second period.
See Coach Billy Johnson there from Norton. Billy Johnson was a state champion several years ago for Flint Hills High School here, and he wrestled here at Fort Hays State, was a 4-time All-American.
Man in the down position. Riley on top.
We're down to the last couple of seconds here. We're going to go into the third period. Riley says he wants down. He's going to try to score from the bottom now.
Well, we'll start the third period. Travis Riley has the lead 4-0 over Cale Mann. Mann will be in the top position starting the third period.
Riley's on his feet, coming around. Mann's able to maintain control as they go out of bounds.
1:52 on the clock. They go out of bounds. Riley will come back in. He'll be in the down position. Mann will be on top. Riley up by 4 points.
Riley's back up again, hitting that standing switch. Trying to come around. He's there. Got the 2-point reversal.
Making the score 6-0 now in the third period.
Mann's pretty much overpowered at this point, it looks like. Riley's an excellent wrestler. I remember that family wrestling when I was back in high school, John, and I don't want to say how many years ago that was.
1:17 on the clock. A stall is called. 6-0 the score. Travis Riley has the lead, and it looks to be a comfortable lead at this point. He looks to be very much in control. Mann seems to be frustrated. He just can't seem to make anything work for him.
Yeah, he's joining a lot of other wrestlers there this year. I saw that look on a lot of faces last week in the regional tournament.
Riley got here by way of 2 falls. So a very talented wrestler. As we see here in this match, we're in the 145-pound weight class. Travis Riley, a senior at St. Francis, coming in 33-2, wrestling Cale Mann, a senior from Norton, coming in 31-4, and Riley does have that 6-point lead with just 40 seconds left in the match. Bill Johnson, the coach from Norton, giving some instructions to Mann.
Riley's only 2 losses were to J.T. Burke of Goodland this year. He lost twice and won once in that series, so sometimes we wonder what we proved.
Riley in the top position, very much in control. He's got a 6-point lead.
And with 20 seconds left, it looks like he's going to be able to hang on and win it.
Well, we should hear a tribute from the St. Francis fans as time does run out in the third period. Riley still in control with a comfortable 6-point lead over Cale Mann. And there you hear those St. Francis fans cheering on their own. Travis Riley, the senior from St. Francis in the 145-pound weight class, is the state champion. Congratulations to Travis and to the St. Francis fans.
They let him know up there that they appreciate it.
Boy, it was worth the drive for those St. Francis fans.
It sure was. They took home a piece of it last year, but they're planning to take it all home.
That's right. Excellent showing this weekend. We're going to move into the 152-pound weight class now. I believe we'll go over to the medal stand now, where we will see the medals awarded to the 140-pound weight class.
Yes. Courtney Horgan from Remington was 6th. Monty Smith from Minneapolis was 5th. Isaac Torres from Leota was 4th. Kurt Knoll of Osborne was 3rd. Of course, Adam Koster 2nd, and Kelly Gable, your champion this year. We got a rematch here, John.
We go into the 150